Welcome to Coconut Grove Sailing Club's Wednesday night racing. It's August 17th, 2016. We have about 50 seconds to go before the start of the first race. We're sailing a windward leeward course with a really long starting line to minimize collisions with 40 seconds to go. And I see Air America coming in here, staying up by the line, moving fast, 30 seconds. Culpable is right over here. These girls usually get a really good start too, so let's see how that works out. 20 seconds to go.
15.
And number 75 is just not up on the line. They need to be right up on the line. And it looks to me like the buoy end's favored down there.
2, 1.
All clear! And I think Air America won the start. And if I was them, I'd think about tacking because they're big competition here. Tacked over.
Good call by the girl, tacked over early. They realized they had a bad start, bad air by the fin, so they got out of there.
Yes, yes, yes. So let's see what happens. So there's Air America, and they are in the lead without a doubt. They didn't lose anything splitting tacks with the girls, and so right now all they have to do is cover the fleet, and they got this one in the bag. Well, here we are at the first mark, and Air America gonna round first.
Nothing, their pole set up before they're on the mark.
It looks good. It looks good. Nice. Got to pull the guy back. All right, nice set. Good job. So here come the girls. Culpable coming around second. I think the reason Air America's winning this race is they just started at the right end of the line, the favorite end. And so they started probably 5 boat lengths ahead of this crew. And I saw the skipper of Air America shooting the line, that is luffing up in the center to determine what the favorite end was, and he determined it was the buoy end, and that's how he knew. You know, you just luff up in the center of the line, and if your bow is pointing more to one side or the other, well, that end's favored. That's how he did that. All right, so, ooh, we got to get that main out. All right, so we're gonna go down here and set up our finish line. Get ready to start the next race.
You are coming to finish race 1. Got Air America coming in first. That start really paid off. Followed by the fin in second. And then the girls coming in third. Surfing across the line. Notice how their boom is curved though. We want to make sure to ease that vang. Active by their mark. Get that mainsail nice and full. Same with 75 here. And across the line. All right. See you at race 2. 3, 2, 1.
Well, here we are at the start of race number 2. And now we have 6 boats out. And 45 seconds to go. The buoy end is still favored, in my opinion. And this boat is getting set up just right. If they play their cards right, they can get a nice clean start. But you got to get up on the line. Get up on the line. Don't get too far down. See how Air America's staying right up there on the line with 30 seconds to go? That's good. This boat is too far to lure. You got to get up, get up. You don't want to be in the second tier because you can easily get gassed. All right, so we're down to about 15 seconds to go. But Igon 6109 needs to be up on the line. They're too far away.
10.
There's 10.
And 5.
Finn's doing a dip start.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, clear! And 6109 started at the buoy, going fast. 75 tacked over to port, and they didn't have the right to force that starboard tacker down like that, so they really owe them a penalty turn. You have to be careful coming in on port tack in these starts. It's dangerous. So right now, 6109 and 4156 are winning this race. And if 6109 gets any kind of a knock and can clear Air America, they should tack. You know, don't play the ends. Don't go all the way to the port tack lead line. Alright, so some of these boats are starting to tack away because they were in bad air. Looks like we've actually had a little shift to the right. There goes Air America. And 6109 is tacking right on them. Good job. Hang with them. Stay with them. Cover them. Don't let them get too far away. Alright, so let's see what happens. Well, here we are at the weather mark, and look at this. Culpabla is going to round first, and they got a really bad start, but they just played those shifts just right going up that weather leg. And number 75, who I thought won that start, just really hasn't had as much boat speed, but they're rounding, it looks like, second. And 6109. Oh, they had a great start, but I think they overlaid a little bit. They went a little too far to the right. And here comes Air America and the Finn. What a nice night it is out here. What about 9 to 10? No rain in sight. Alright, we're gonna go set up the finish line. Looks like this green boat, they had their jib trimmed on the wrong side. I guess they couldn't release it after they tacked, so that'll slow you down. Well, here we are at the finish line, and number 75 has been hunting the girls in Culpabla, and now he's gotten on their wind, and he's making a move to attack them and steal their wind and pass them. But he's got to fill that spinnaker and maybe even head down a little bit. I think the girls are going to escape, though. Yeah, they're going to get away. Alright, well, so now, ooh, we thought that Culpabla was going to be the winner, but they've been under attack by number 75, and looks like they're going to preserve their lead. They stayed just enough in clear air to preserve their lead, so they'll be first, second, and Igon almost snuck in there. And here comes the rest of the fleet.
Well, here we are at the start of race number 3. And the buoy end of the line is still somewhat favored. And these boats over here are looking good because they're getting set up right on the line. Look at that. Obi's just getting right in front of Air America with 35 seconds to go. And all you have to do is stay right up on that line, protect your position, and you're going to have a good start because the other end of the line is favored.
20.
Probably by 5 degrees.
15.
All right, so I like what these two are doing here. They're getting set up just right.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, clear! And I think Air America probably won that start. And Igon is up there too. All right, here we are at the weather mark, and Air America, who got a great start on the line, going fast, preserved their lead to round first, followed by 6109, who was also on the favored end of the starting line. So you see, a lot of races are won at the start. If you can get a good start, that's half the game right there or more. And so that's why these two boats are in the lead. Now we have a little horse race developing here, and this boat has an inside overlap, so they're entitled to room at the mark from the other boat. And if they can just keep their nose out, they're gonna round before the girls do. Okay, there he goes, rounding the mark. Okay, and here come the rest of the boats.
Get that guy around.
Yeah, get the guy around.
Pre-feed the guy.
Yeah, absolutely, pre-feed. Ooh, we got a little wrap, but
He's the halyard. Like
yeah.
a couple feet, and it'll come right out.
Yeah, or pull the guy down. There you go. It's popping out. Excellent. Okay, so here comes the green boat. And that was a pretty good rounding. All right, we're going to head to the finish. Here we are at the finish, and Air America is going to take the honors in this race. Nice.
Nice race, guys.
Followed by Igon. All right, Obi. Good job. Yes. Little delayed reaction there. Oh, now we need to be back down here on the line so we can catch this photo finish, because this is going to be close. But I think number 75 is going to probably preserve their lead if they can stay in clear air. And let's see who it's going to be. Oh, it's going to be 75. We'll be in third. All righty then. And here comes the rest of the fleet.
3, 2, 1.
Well, here we are at the start of race number 4. And the buoy end is still a little bit favored. So I think starting down there is definitely a good thing. And we have 45 seconds to go. Looks like 6109 may be planning some kind of a port tack kamikaze approach. Let's see what happens there. 30 seconds. And I like how Air America's on the line. They're not going fast. They need to get that thing cranked up. And but you see this black boat way too far away. They're doomed. There's no way they're going to make that line.
15.
And this boat should get their sails in, get right up on the line. I mean, like 10. Right on the line. And the girls here are going to do another dip start.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, clear! And 6109 is trying to port tack the fleet, but that really wasn't too well executed. They could be have a port starboard here, and they are, so they'll dock them. Air America is over at the other end, and I think they won that start. Now, if they get any kind of a knock and they can tack over and consolidate their lead, I think they should do it. Don't get too far away from everybody, because the fleet has now split. And we have 3 boats going to the right side. So you don't want to split too much. All right, here we are at the weather mark. And Copabla is going to round first. What happened on that beat is we had a big shift to the right. And the boats that went right gained a lot on the boats that were on the left. And so even though I thought that Air America and the other boat won the start, they just got on the wrong side of that veering shift, and the boats that went right caught that shift and moved ahead. So look at this, 30-35 is going to round second. Good job. But you got to head down to the next mark. Okay. And so these are the boats that got caught on the other side of the course, on the wrong side of the shift. You know, that happens. Sometimes it's just a crapshoot, and the wind gods favor certain boats. So I think they should be heeling that boat over, sitting more to leeward to try, because they're having trouble laying the mark. Yeah, so I think they're just going to make it. Just going to squeak around. There they go. All right, so I think this boat is just barely going to make it. And you got to be careful about luffing up too soon when you approach the weather mark, because you need to make sure you have enough momentum to luff around it when you're not quite laying. So you sometimes have to do the non-intuitive thing, which is head down until you're about 1 boat length above the mark, and then you can luff it up, even to head to wind, to get around it. And if you have enough momentum, you'll always do it. But the key thing is having that momentum. All right, so Copabla won the race. But look who's in second here, 30-35. Good job. They happen to be on the correct side of that shift in the last race and moved up quite a bit. You better watch this, because we're getting ready to. We could get entangled here. All right, so 6109 is probably going to be third. Although we could have a photo finish here with Air America. Let's just see. See, they're coming in really fast, and 6109 kind of stalled out. They're luffing their spinnaker. So let's just get up here on the line. There's our mark. We're going to sight down the line, and Air America is going to be in third, with 6109 fourth by a nose. All right, we got a little battle here. And 75 should probably head down and sail by the lee a little bit more to clear their air, because they're going to get past. Okay, you don't want to run over that.
I got it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you want to keep your air clear so you can keep your lead up. And it looks like this boat is gonna be next. Yeah, they're next. Followed by 75. Here we are at the start of race number 5.
50.
With 50 seconds to go. And the wind has died a little bit. It may have even gone left a little more. And I like how Air America's, up on the line, close to the line. You want to, not be too far away. Like 34.23 is way too far away. They're going to have trouble getting back in time. They need to be up on that line. And we got 20 seconds to go. And 61.09 is looking pretty good. There's 10.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, clear! And Air America won that start. Going fast on the line. Igon here, 61.09. Looking good. They're on the line. But I think Air America's more on the favored end. And I would tack if I was them. I would get over right now because they're getting knocked. And this other boat way back there, they just got stuck over there. The girls got too far away. In these light winds, you can't get too far from the starting line because you might find yourself in a wind hole and you can't get back in time like what happened to them. So, we're getting another shift to the right. So Air America's losing some of their lead. I think they should attack before and then they would have been fine. All right, well, here we are at the weather mark, and Air America is going to round first, followed by Igon. These two boats started on the buoy end, which I believe was the favorite end, and the wind did shift a little bit to the right, and I thought that they would lose a lot, but they didn't. They got over in time. All right, so here comes the girls. And the rest of the fleet. Now, these boats should attack the boats to windward. Try and get right on their wind shadow. Get your wind shadow on them to blanket them, slow them down. All right. And Air America is going to take the honors, followed by Igon, 61.09. And then the girls in Culpabla will be third.
Thank you.
Okay, and then here come the other boats. So we're going to head on in, get a few drinks at the bar, and some food. Call it a night.